You're listening to the Tinfoil Hat Times News Media Network here on KYRS LP Spokane. We don't lie. We're on the level. You can trust us because we said you can. Here at TFHT News, we care about you, the citizen, almost as much as our corporate sponsors, our special interests, and our advertisers. Let's get some news.
Hello there, people. Welcome to TFHT News. I'm Chuck Dosia.
And I'm Nadine Hellcat.
I've got an itching for some news. Let's scratch. Headline: Sheep and goats given full identities in multiple states. Still not okay to marry. The Reuters reported Friday that sheep and goats will be given similar status as people under the state laws in Montana and Oklahoma. Goats and sheep will be able to receive legal ID cards, they'll be able to own property, they can sue or be sued, and they can apply for credit cards. While this new legislation allows for most of the rights of a human, many in the goat community are hurt that the act didn't allow them the right to vote or to drive. Here's a goat and another goat interpreting. We were really hoping this would be the year we could drive. Now that they have navigation software, we thought for sure this would be the year. Just goes to show you, we're still not seen as intelligent creatures. The new bill also failed to address the controversial issue of human-goat marriage. Head lawyer in the case, Sheeple McSheepskin, said this. We knew this was going to be a long battle. We'll take what we can get. Everyone knows the anti-sheep racists in Washington will all be dead soon. Then we'll get our true freedom. Meh. What's more free than marrying the goat you've loved since junior high? In a related matter, Montana and Oklahoma were voted the most insane states in the nation by a hand count vote in the House on Tuesday.
Headline: Popular meat treat declared not real meat to eat. The Nestle company was disgraced earlier this week when two disgruntled employees of the company disclosed damning evidence of the company's subsidiary, Hot Pockets, and the Hot Pocket line for using grade F meat made mostly of circus animals, monkeys from the zoo, and former racehorses. The new Hot Pockets ball line, a tasty ball of meat, bread, and cheese, was also outed as being completely made of roadkill. One of the disgruntled Hot Pocket employees said this.
I worked for Hot Pockets for 6 years. I always wondered why the taste is different from box to box. Now I know. Sometimes you're eating panda, sometimes a monkey of some kind, even a tiger. A tiger, for Christ's sake. If you don't microwave your Hot Pocket all the way, and I mean all the way to the center, I don't need to tell you what kind of diseases you can get from tigers, wild or caged.
A Nestle spokesperson had this official comment.
If we cut out circus animals completely, we'd be out of business tomorrow. We're working on options to replace the lost meat sources.
In related news, Nestle just became the fourth largest owner of private prisons and has started a number of orphanages.
Headline: Toxic toast takes out Texas town totally. 10 Texans told the twice-weekly Texas Tribune that their toast totally turned their tummies toxic. The toxic toast terrified the 10,000 Texans of the Texas town Titus. Ted Terrell tells the tale. Too many T's, Chuck! Back to you! Thanks, Ted Terrell. Texas toast is totally taboo in Texas. As for me, time to take the tunnel into Tuna Town. I don't know what any of that means. I'm kind of ticked off, and I want somebody to bring me a bowl right now. No, that's not a call to action, but if you're thinking about a Christmas present for me.
Headline: Glacier breaks off relations with land. A massive portion of a glacier on the coast of Peru broke off relations with the beleaguered Peruvian government. It has been reported that tensions were building for some time. Witnesses say that the ocean greeted the large chunk of ice with a big howdy-do tsunami wave. In related news, we now go to the biggest waste of a consistent paycheck in this building. Weather schmuck, Stormy Winters.
Thanks, Nadine. Earlier today, I stuck my head out the window and I fell out the window. So now I'm hurt. So I don't know what the hell's going on outside. I'm inside. Back to you.
Wow. Why do we even pay that guy? A weatherman. How about a weather idiot? This just in. The teabaggers were right. The apocalypse has occurred. The streets are filled with blood. The heavens are raining sulfur, brimstone, and satellites. Healthcare has bankrupted the country, and Obama has come clean as a communist. In a shocking twist of consistency, the Christian fundamentalists in this country were right, I guess. Jesus Christ of Nazareth, the son of the desert god, has returned. For more, we go to Middle East correspondent Guy McGuyface.
Hey, thanks, Chuck. I'm standing with none other than the Son of God, reborn on earth in his physical form. Jesus, how does it feel to be back?
Brains.
Uh-huh.
Brains.
All right, you're touching me. Apparently, Jesus is having some difficulties transitioning back from dead to alive. He seems to be suffering from what the Haitians call zombieism, Chuck.
Zombie Jesus.
Zombie Jesus, that's right. Well, Zombie Jesus, what's your first priority while here on Earth?
Brains.
Hey, get off me. Get off me.
Oh! Zombie Jesus just bit Guy McGuyface right in the head. Sure seems like Jesus is hungry for brains. Well, we here at TFHT aren't worried for Guy. We know through the insane rotting DNA of zombies, he'll be reborn again to feast on the flesh of the living. We'll see him at the Christmas party, I'm sure. See you then, Guy. For those of you just tuning in, the apocalypse is occurring. Jesus Christ was reborn onto this earth in his human form, marking the sign of the end of days. Apparently, Jesus came back in his 2,000-year-old rotting carcass from the first incarnation. The weather and age damage seems to be extreme, but his message has been consistent.
Brains. Brains.
When we talked to the religious community, there were mixed opinions. This Christian zealot, extremist freak, and Fox News analyst said this.
We had a feeling that the seventh seal was open when Sarah Palin called her group the Teabaggers. But we knew for sure when Sarah Palin and Michelle Bachmann got on the same stage and were allowed to ask for money. We knew the pale horse had arrived for sure. It was only a matter of time before Jesus returned.
Pope Benedict XIII of Rome said this. Oh, damn! Hey, Jesus! Sorry about the mess I made! Oops! It's my bad! We'll keep you posted on how this World War III apocalypse scenario pans out. Stay here with TFHT News. Now on to some other crap.
Man, I don't want to be the guy to have to call Guy McGuyface's wife. Zombie Jesus bit your husband and he's probably dead.
This just in. Everybody wants to save the rainforest because we all need air to breathe. But no one knows why the rainforest is going down. The answer? Cheeseburgers. If you'd stop eating so much beef, they wouldn't need to raise so many cows. Then they wouldn't need to chop down so many trees. To put the number of cows in existence for you in perspective, picture the amount of drinking and bathing water used in the United States. And then add that to all the water we use for soft drinks, swimming pools, food processing, watering the lawn, toilets, and anything else you can think of. All of that equals 40% of the water used by United Statesians for everything. The other 60%? Well, that's for cattle. Mainly cheeseburgers. They chop down the trees, wipe out entire ecosystems, and rearrange the balance of the earth so you can have a 3/4 pound piece of cow flesh under a piece of cow cheese with a side of frozen and sweetened cow milk for under $5. We just thought you'd like to know the answer to who is killing the rainforest is you. Every time you eat the meat, that tasty treat, you kill the place we put our feet. Back to you, person that's not me.